What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nikki, and today I'm here to do a story time. But before I get into all of that, though, I got, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on this side. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, put it in the comment box. I'm gonna put all of my social media in the description box below. Now, the music you hearing in the back, that's my babe, Young Bud. And the song is called Tilio on the Swiss, in parentheses, what it do. I'll have it down here at the bottom of the screen. Please go look him up. I'll put his social media sites down in the description box below. Show some love. Like, subscribe to his channel as well. And let's get into this story time. Alright now, guys. This story is about my baby daddy. And I feel like I should share this story because who don't got a baby daddy nowadays? No, no, just playing. But me and my baby daddy was together in high school, and we was in love. Well, at least I thought we was. We was together every day and all that. We graduated, and we both was working, and I was working at Walmart, I believe. Yeah, I was 18. I was working at Walmart, and I think he was working at Walmart too. But we worked at two different WalMarts. Anyway, long story short, started feeling real sick, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. So I went to the doctor, like, there's something going on, but I'm here to get birth control though. And the doctor was like, well, let's do some testing and let's see. Come to find out, she was like, you got the best birth control ever. I'm like, what you mean? What you talking about, Willis? She gonna tell me you already pregnant. Huh? Me? Not me. Nah, you lying, doc. So I did a couple more tests because I just couldn't believe it. So I get to the house. I call him up like, we gotta talk. He come over. We talking. I tell him. I show him ultrasound. This nigga happy. I'm looking like, hold on. Wait a minute. My life just started. I just became an adult. But I had to face reality. My baby was on her way. So everything was going cool. We was both working, buying baby stuff, going to doctor's appointments, going out to eat, you feel me? Because, pregnant people likes to eat. And next thing you know, it was the day that we were supposed to find out if we were having a boy or a girl. So we go to the doctor, and me, my mom, and him had put $100 each into an envelope. And we had basically placed a bet on if it was going to be a boy or a girl. Of course, he wanted a boy, and my mom wanted me to have a boy. I wanted a girl, and I felt like I was having a girl. So we go to the doctor's appointment. We go up in there. The nurse lady was like, yeah, you're having a girl. Booyah, that money was mine. Thank you. So after that day, he had to go to, after we went to the doctor's appointment, he had to go to work. So hug, kiss, goodbye. He went to work. That night, my brother was playing football for Valley High School. And so me, my mom, and my sister was on our way to my brother's football game. And we're on our way to the football game. I'm in the car, and I get a random number call on my phone. And I ignored it the first time because I didn't know who it was. So I was like, okay, whatever, they'll leave a message. They called back like 4 more times. So my mom was like, answer the phone. I'm like, all right. So I answer the phone. And I'm like, hello? And this girl, we're going to give her the name of, let me think of a name. We're going to call her Tanya. This first name came to my head. Anyway, so she goes, yeah, is this Nikisha? I'm like, yeah, who's this? And she was like, my name's Tanya. I'm like, okay. And I hear another voice on the phone. So I'm like, who on the phone with you? So it was his sister. And we're going to call her Sunshine. And, well, that was her nickname. That's what they called her anyway. So Sunshine, we can call her that. And so I was like, oh, what's up, Sunshine? What y'all calling me for? Like, what's up? Who's this girl? And she was like, Nikisha, I just have to let you know, or she gonna let you know what's going on, but I just can't. And I'm just like, okay, that's what's up. So I'm like, what's going on? So the girl gets to running it down like, oh, me and your baby daddy been together for, almost a year now, and he talking about, that he got you pregnant, but I'm pregnant too. I believe we're like a few weeks apart. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Rewind. Hold the phone. Wait a minute. So I'm like, say that again? So she run it back down to me. And so I asked his sister, like, when, where, what? Like, okay. So the girl continues her story and she goes, well, you know, he's claimed that he stayed with his mom, but he really be at my house all the time. Like, when he's not with you, he's over here. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's what's up. I said, okay, well, thank you for letting me know. I didn't get disrespectful because I was still trying to figure out, what was going on. I mean, I heard her side, but you know how females be. So I'm like, okay. So I run it down to my mom, like, Mom, this is what's going on. Whoop. So that, I was already, like, not in a good mood. I didn't want to go to the football game no more. Like, I wanted to go home. But at that time, we was also getting ready to go out of town, too, because my auntie was sick. So we had to go out of town. So I'm like, when we get back from out of town, I'm going to deal with it. I can't deal with it right now. And my mom was, like, trying to make sure that I wasn't stressing or nothing. So I was like, whatever. So I didn't call him. I didn't text him. I didn't say nothing to him. I didn't try to play like nothing was going on. Nothing. So we make it to out of town where we was going to visit my auntie. And my baby daddy was blowing up my phone. So I finally answered the phone, and I'm like, what? And he goes, man, Tanya called me and told me what she said, man, don't believe her, man, don't, and my sister, she just, I don't know, but don't believe her. So I had to tell him straight up, like, why would your blood sister call me? I'm a nobody to y'all, like, nobody. Why would your sister call me with the girl on the phone to run down what you've been doing? Like, at the end of the day, we don't live together, so I don't know what you do when you leave me at the end of the day. So, I mean, alright. At that point, I was just like, I don't know, I need some time to think. And I waited like maybe a week or so, maybe a little less than that. And I just let him know, like, I just can't fuck with it like that. Like, I just can't. Like, I don't know, it's too much going on, and I ain't got time for that. I'd rather you just be there for your baby and do that. So, at that point, my dad kind of caught wind of what was going on. So my dad was like, oh, I want to meet up with him, So we all met up at my mom's house, and my dad just kind of gave him that father talk, like, is you finna be there for your, your daughter? Like, is you finna take care of your responsibilities? Like, stuff like that. For stuff a dad would do. And he was like, yeah. And so we was like, all right, as long as you finna do what you finna do, like, we good. That point I was like about between 5 and 6 months pregnant or so. So the day comes that I have Naima. And I called him. He came to the hospital. Right after I called, he was there within like 30 minutes or so. He spent that whole 19 and a half hours in there with me. He did that. I give him props for that. He cut the cord. He was nervous as shit, but I ain't gonna lie. The whole time I was in labor, the nigga was in there crying. And I kept saying, nigga, what is you crying for? I'm the one pushing out a human. You crying for what? He gonna tell me, because I'm finna be a dad. Like, okay, you should have been crying 9 months ago. Like, I'm just saying. So, anyway, my beautiful, beautiful baby girl, Naima, was born. And he signed the birth certificate. Everything was good. He was like, I'm going to go home, change the clothes, get some rest, and I'll be back. I'm like, all right. So the next day come, and I'm thinking I'm finna go home with my baby, because they was like, oh, you can get her dressed. And they was like, no. They ran some tests on her to make sure she was ready to go home. And they was like, oh, she has jaundice, so she got to stay. And I was like, So she ended up staying in the hospital for like a week. Now, during this process of her being at the hospital, I couldn't stay there. So I had to come up there, you know, around feeding times. Or I could have chose to stay in the little nursery area, but I kept going home to get sleep. But I did go up there for all feedings. But in the process, I was blowing his phone up. Like, nigga, your baby is sick. Like, something, you know, you need to come find out what's wrong with your baby. Like, at least come see her. He didn't answer. He didn't call. I'm like, okay, that's what's up. So my baby girl finally gets to come home. We get home. I call him and I left him a message and I was like, hey, your baby's at the hospital. If you want to see her, just call me and you can come over. So I'm gonna say a month after my baby was born, maybe not even that. His older sister, was having a birthday party, and his sister invited me to come because his dad and grandma and all them were coming from out of town to the birthday party, and they wanted to see the baby. And my mom didn't want all them people up at her house, which I feel her. So I took the baby out for a little bit. I told his sister I was gonna stop by for a hot second for them to see her. I mean, and you know, go about my day because my baby was still fresh. So we get to their restaurant, the Elephant Bar, and all his dad and all them was taking little pictures. And he's like, oh my gosh, she looks so cute, and da, 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 you know, all that cute stuff, which was fine, whatever. This fool shows up to the birthday party. I guess he didn't know I was coming or what, but he shows up to the birthday party. So him and his dad come over to the table where I was sitting, and his dad was like, your daughter's so cute. He gonna mess around and try to say, oh, I haven't seen my baby in a few days. Pause. My face was like, first off, don't ever in your life try to play my baby. You ain't seen my baby since she came out. Like, don't. So I stood up and I said, don't play my baby. And he was gonna try to get mad, and he was like, man, here she go tripping. So his dad asked me, like, what's going on? I tell his dad, like, straight up, he ain't seen the baby since she was born. He wasn't there when she was in the hospital sick. He wouldn't answer his phone, a text message. So, I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Don't let him lie to you. So his dad kind of hopped on his case, and he started trying to go off and stuff. So I told his dad, you know what, ain't no need for all that. I'm just going to take my baby and I'm going to go. Peace. You know? After that, I really didn't see too much of him. Really. That was, yeah. I mean, he haven't been to a birthday party since she was born, and I mean, he's lightweight came around for a little, like, popped in here and there, but it wasn't no like it should be. I feel like all daughters need their dad. Like, it's nothing like a father-daughter relationship, because me and my dad is tight, so I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much my story. But I would honestly say, like, my little piece of advice for you girls that think it's okay to be out there having sex at a young age, like, I would recommend that you don't, because being a parent is a whole nother thing. Like, it's all cute, you know, when the baby's all in your stomach, yeah, okay, but when that life is actually in your hands, like, it's harder than what you think, especially if you don't have, like, a partner, you know, especially if the other parent is not cooperating, because they walk out when they want to or whatever. So you just be smart about who you have kids with and who you give your body to at the end of the day, because you never know. You can not only can you have a baby, but you can catch stuff from people, all that, you know. But just be wise about your choices. Be smart about it at the end of the day. There's a lot to see in this world, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to accomplish, and just make sure you know what you're doing. Be safe about it. Ask questions, whatever it is. But that's my story time, guys. And if you like my story and want to see more stories, I got a lot of stories to tell, give me a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. All right, y'all, I'm out.